Hey guys, this is day 21 walking from the UK to Kenya. Today's a rest day, so rather than having no content, I figured the thing I could give you is some answers to some of the questions that you've asked. So I'm just going to go through a couple of them and let's see how it goes. So the first question I've got is, do you ever feel frightened I would never be able to sleep? Not really. I don't really get frightened from sleeping out in farms and things. I figure worst case scenario, they come for me in the morning and I move on. The next question is, do you take any rest days? I mean, I'm currently taking rest days right now, and I do plan to take rest days, but that's more or less as I'm about to exit or enter a new country. So London's a bit of an exception, as coming down from Manchester, it's the first time I get to really go over my kit and make any changes before I get into Europe. What did you underestimate the most on this journey? I actually don't know what the answer for that is, and I took some time to think about it. I feel as though that question is asking what did I underestimate, looking from a negative point of view, but actually from a negative side of things, I expected all the challenges that I faced, but more so from a positive point of view, I really did underestimate the support that I would get from people in real life, people online. I really didn't expect any of it. Okay, the next question is, what type of meals do you have to stay full and have all the nutrients you need? I'll be honest, I don't. At this point, I'm kind of an opportunistic eater, so when there's food available, I'll eat, and when there's no food available, I guess I wait until I find the next food source. Common question is, why did you start in winter, and was it so you could finish in summer? I wish that was the reason, but that's not the reason. The reason I started in winter was because I just thought, if not now, then when? I wanted to start last summer and I already delayed it, so it just made sense. What made you decide to start this journey? That's going to be answered in a full-length video at another time. Am I crossing the Netherlands? It's not looking likely. The route that I have right now doesn't go through the Netherlands, so unless something happens, I don't expect that to change. Guess the number of followers you will be on the last day. I genuinely have no clue. Genuinely, I have absolutely no idea. Up to now, what has been my favorite place to walk? I would say it was near Peak District. I can't remember where it was, but just based on scenery alone, Peak District was definitely a really good vibe. I mean, it was all hills. It was when I was getting used to things. A lot of alone time, great for some drone shots. Very quiet. I'll do two more questions. One of them is, do your feet hurt? And they did actually hurt quite a lot when I got to London, but honestly, go to sleep, take some rest, and they're completely fine. A lot of the time, my feet will hurt at the end of the day. I go to sleep, I wake up, they're fine. We can go again. And finally, the last question is, how do you plan your walks? I noticed you don't walk in a straight line from city to city. Now, I do plan on changing how I've been doing this, but what I've been doing so far is literally I wake up and I know the general direction I'm going in. Many times I know which town or city is next as a checkpoint, so then I'll just freestyle a route on the way there, looking to avoid motorways where possible. And that's because I do prefer to stick to country roads or quieter roads. I just find it makes for a more relaxing experience. Now, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it, and I'm going to throw some clips on the end just throughout my day. I didn't think it was enough for a video, but who knows, maybe you'd like to see it. With that being said, take care, peace, good night. You know what, guys? I can't wait to be back on the road. Stopping off and resting has been good for just energy sake, I suppose. But at this point, I really just want to get back onto the road. And I'm really looking forward to that. I think it will be a matter of days now. I know I'm waiting for some things to arrive. I'm expecting them to arrive within the next 36 hours. And when it arrives, I'll be able to do my final check and then head out. And hey, yeah, I know, I didn't post this much while I was here, and I'm sorry, guys, but honestly, it's not been that interesting. It's not like I've been going around the city doing things. I've honestly been resting, chilling with my friends, having a good time with the people that I care about that I'm not going to see for a while. So hey, that's a private moment, and I hope you can appreciate that. But okay, we're getting back on the road, and I don't know anybody in France, so I wouldn't expect that the next stop-off point will have much of the same thing. But for those of you who have been watching, who've been following along, I really do appreciate you. Genuinely, thank you.